Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever Australian-born Super Bowl champion, punter for the Seattle Seahawks, Michael Dickson.
Yeah.
What's up, lad?
What up?
Hey.
How we doing?
Congratulations, man. Genuine.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, because you obviously have been somebody I think that a lot of Australians have been inspired by whenever they come over to kick in America, but also American kickers and punters realizing what's possible with a football. So you getting a chance to experience the flowers, and then in the biggest game that you've ever had, having one of your best games you've ever had, and I'm saying one of them, I don't know where you would rank it, I think is special, brother. You're good for the game. You need to know that as a whole, Michael.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate it. No, it's a blessing. I love being able to help the team out and get the defense rallying around me when I pin it deep. You know, it's a crazy feeling.
Tell me about Jason Myers. Obviously, tell me about your game, your entire special teams group. Feels like McDonald really cares. Feels like there's been real investment. I think they've invested in every asset or aspect of special teams. Can you tell me about the culture a little bit and how they treat the third phase?
Yeah, for sure. Mike definitely prioritizes it, gives us our time. We meet. Jay Harbaugh is a genius and, you know, puts a lot of trust into our guys to execute some of our schemes. And Jay Meyer obviously setting the record and just he's a robot. The attention to details that he has, it's pretty crazy to see. And I'm so happy that he was able to ball out yesterday.
Yeah, amen. Here's a stat from Hembo that we got about your entire special teams. We have a special teams efficiency dating back 20 years since 2006. This Seahawks unit, 75.8 on 0 to 100 score, scored the highest by any Super Bowl champion during that time. Great defense, phenomenal special teams. Don't turn the ball over. Feels like old school football out there. Can you describe McDonald a little bit? Obviously, you were with Pete Carroll for a while. Obviously, you're from Australia, live in Seattle, I think, now for most of your life as opposed to just down in Texas. Can you tell me about how life changes when McDonald gets in there as the head coach for you and for the team as a whole?
Yeah. So obviously Pete was the oldest, you know, coach in the league when he was here, and then we got Mike, and he was the youngest, and Mike came in, and he was just himself and genuine, and he came in and told us like, hey guys, like I'm gonna do my thing, and I believe in you guys. And he it's been so fun to play with him just because, you know, he's so well read, and he thinks about every aspect of the game, and it's been so cool, and we've learned a lot from him as I did with Pete.
AJ has a question for you, champ.
Yeah, Michael, I guess, what about you personally? How did you feel yesterday riding to the stadium, getting out there pregame? Did you feel something special in the air? Did you feel some electricity that your team was gonna find a way to get this win?
Yeah, I mean, all week the guys were super chill. We had meetings at the hotel on game day before we headed over, and everyone was chill. So I knew that we were going to come out with some swag and do our thing, and yeah, we did it. I mean, this group is super confident and laid back. We got a pretty young team, and they didn't shy away from the moment.
So when you're hitting balls in warm-ups, you know? Or how long? Have you ever had bad warm-up? When was the last time you had bad warm-up going into game?
No, I don't really have a bad warm-up. I feel like I'm pretty much just got my routine down, and yeah, I feel good.
Yeah, it looks like it, man. You put that 51 yards on the sideline. And by the way, having Tirico as the commentator for you, great news. Because early in I don't know how much you've heard. Early in the game, Tirico giving you your flowers. Like a lot of people saying this guy's best in the league. I mean, this is what it is. Then boom, inside the 5. Then you have backed up punt, bang, 51 yards on the sideline, no return. Like Tirico gives love. And also the game was very boring. I mean, you're talking about like 10 punts in 12 possessions. It was like you were the highlight there for a while, and Tirico was showcasing it. You're good for ball, man. You really are.
I love it.
You can take the Lombardi back to Australia. We saw Robert Irwin try to tackle an American crocodile on our show. I don't know if you saw that. He did the American death roll. You're going to have to check it out on the flight.
Wow.
Yeah, but Australia hosting game, obviously big deal. You taking Lombardi back there, and what are your kind of thoughts on Australia getting more invested in the NFL, which we are very pumped for?
Oh, I love it. The game's going to be a sellout. There's going to be 100,000 people there. It's going to be the Rams 49ers. Hopefully, the season after this one, the Seahawks get out there and play in Sydney or something. That would be that'd be a dream come true because the game has grown so much. It's been really cool to watch.
Every Aussie I've met through the punting world, it's like, I'm a fan of. Like, I think your guys' vibes, athleticism, everything is great for sport. I'm happy the NFL's going back there. Time is crazy, though. The time is insane.
Oh, yeah.
How do you do that with family? Do you, like, have set times that you catch up with people? How's that all work?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to FaceTime with the time difference, obviously, but there's like sections of the day where you just make it work. And then traveling, like everyone's freaking out about traveling with the team, but you know, to go play there, you leave at night and then you land in the morning. It's really, I think people are, you know, overestimating how jet lagged they're going to be. I feel like it's worse when you go to Europe. So I think everyone will be fine.
I like where your head's at.
Okay.
Now, the thing that scared the hell out of me, and you know this, is, you know, they have a screen in front of you that's tracking where a plane is. That's all blue. There is nothing, there is not a single. We're 10 hours into that thing, and it's all blue. It's like, okay, so if anything happens here at all, there's no chance.
No.
There is. So you kind of get that going, you know, as you're sitting in a tube for that long. But you're right. If you are able to make it to waking up in the morning there, it is like fresh up. And then the coffee there. Food.
Oh, yeah.
The food's so good over there. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're world champion here, though. Don't ever fucking forget it. All right, Dickson, let's not forget it. Okay, we got a couple more questions for you. Go ahead, D-Bud.
Congrats again, champ. As a defensive player and that great defense you play with, as a punter, you're a part of that defense. Like a punt, that's like first play of defense. I'm sure you probably wear a defensive colored jersey in practice. I hope you do. So I want to just ask you, what's your relationship with that defense? I know there's a lot of young guys that fly around, talk a lot of shit, which I love. What's your relationship with that defense? And then Mike McDonald, I want to ask about the prop you guys have in your team meeting room that made its way to the internet with all the helmets, kind of the heads of the opponents that you've conquered throughout the season. What was your first reaction to seeing that?
Yeah, relationship with the defense is like we're close. I love those guys, and like I said earlier, you know, I downed one inside the 10, and everyone's running up, patting me on the head, and getting around it. So that obviously means a lot. But yeah, I mean, we're cool outside of the game as well. So this unit is super close. It's been really fun to be on this team. Yeah, and then the helmet stacking. I mean, it's just a cool visual. And yeah, I mean, collecting heads.
Yes, you certainly are. Yes, you certainly. Doesn't feel like it's going to stop, you know.
No.
It just doesn't feel. And we were telling the Niners that they were coming on the show, obviously, all week. Fred was a part of the actual coverage.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Shanahan, a part of the actual coverage. NFC West, San Francisco 49ers, a large part of the coverage. And then all of a sudden, you got the NFC West, Seattle Seahawks actually in the Super Bowl. Interesting dynamic there, especially with the relationship. Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, speaking of that, I'm sure, you know, leading up, you guys obviously aren't thinking about that at all, but after you win the game and you're celebrating and you got, you know, the hats and smoking cigars and everything, was there any part of you that was kind of like, you know what, this is actually awesome that we won this in the Niners stadium and we kind of get to just stick it right up a division rival's ass one more time a couple weeks after beating the shit out of them?
For sure. I mean, that made it that extra bit. It was a cherry on top. You know, there was in the locker room, all the 49ers logos were plastered with Seahawks logos.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, it made it extra sweet. It couldn't be any better. It's perfect.
The future of that NFC West looks very good, you know, for the long haul. Obviously, you know that. How old are you now? Feels like you're vet now.
Yeah, I just turned 30, so I'm going into my 9th year this next year.
Okay, so you guys start kicking over there when you're like 4, right? Let's have a kick. You do the entire thing. And it feels like, I mean, with the way punter and technology is, Thomas Morstead just finished up, what, year 19 or something?
Yeah.
Something like that.
You got another 10 years of doing this, you think, in the body?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this has been my best year hitting the ball. I mean, each year I've improved, so I'm like, why not? I mean, not even halfway of my career, hopefully.
You got more shit to do with it? Are you guys bringing in the banana ball and all this other stuff? I mean, that last punt where you turn that son of a bitch sideways, you know, and line drive that thing over their heads. The reason why I think it's so impressive is because if that's a foot lower, that's hitting somebody's head. And then all of a sudden, you know, this is worst night of Dickson's life. Instead, the amount of courage and confidence in yourself that takes just to be like, let me go ahead and just sidewind this thing over 6'4", freak athletes' heads. Because if somebody puts their hand up and blocks that, this guy's a dipshit. Dickson. Dixon's an absolute dipshit. But instead, like just having the ability to move the pocket a little bit, right or left, being able to athlete it almost. It's like you're a special talent, Michael. It's really cool shit to watch. Is there more on the horizon, or are we just mastering everything we already have?
Yeah, I think there's a couple that I've been playing with that I mean, it's more situation based that I should I might bring them out next year. We'll see.
Yeah, let's score a touchdown.
Yeah, too.
Let's go ahead and do one of those. We appreciate you, man. Safe travels back.
Thank you.
What's next for you guys? The parade, I guess. Hold on, Tona has a question.
Yeah, Michael, is there any one of your teammates that we need to keep our eyes open for at the parade? Who's going to put on a show at the parade? Like, if you had to pick one.
You know, AJ
Snyder.
Barn is going to do something funny.
Okay, good.
I mean, he's a meathead, so he'll do something cool, I'm sure.
Great touchdown. First touchdown of the game,
Go Blue.
fourth quarter. AJ Barner.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to him. He won a lot of us money. He won a lot of us a lot of money. Very, very, very pumped for AJ Barner. Tell that meathead to enjoy the hell out of what he just did. You know rugby probably because you grew up in Australia, right?
Yeah, I know it.
Okay,
I didn't play it, but I know it.
Do they do the Oklahoma drill? Like, is that thing that we're seeing on TV right now or on the internet, is that like a known rugby drill? Like, how do we get to that point? Because the one that we're watching, I think, is founded by Aussie dudes. I think all these are founded by Aussie dudes. And it's just rugby running directly at each other. This is called Run Nation. I believe it hit this weekend. Run It was another organization that we've seen on the internet for a while where they were just kind of doing it at a field where there was just a line of people and they were just running into each other. Is that normal? And how are you at this game? Good, I assume. And can I jump over the person?
I think this is kind of like, this was something that people would probably do at practice or at school. You know, it's just a way to kind of see who wins, just to flex on the other person. But yeah, I mean, it's blown up. It's a crazy, crazy sport. I would never do that.
Okay, so southern part of Australia, if I'm correct, Aussie rules football, right? And then northern kind of rugby. Is that accurate?
Yeah, so it's northeast is more rugby. I grew up in Sydney, that's more rugby. But then Melbourne, Victoria, South Australia, Western Australia, that's more Aussie rules.
Who's your team?
Collingwood Magpies.
Oh, hey.
Nice.
I was Cockzilla. I was a big fan of the Magpies for a while. I'm going to let you know, though, Brisbane Lions gave me a jersey. We just went back to back.
Boom.
We just went back to back. Yeah, it's great to be a Brisbane Lion, brother. I want to let you know. We love that sport. That's a great – I didn't know about that until, like, COVID.
Yeah, COVID. Yeah.
I learned about Aussie rules football in COVID because everybody said that punting style that you guys were doing is rugby style. It's like, I guess it is rugby style, but all these dudes are Aussie rules football players. I had no idea that was the case until COVID. Great game. Great sport.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I miss it. I still dream about it sometimes, and I'm out there killing it in my dreams. So it'd be cool to go home and watch it.
Are you getting some speckies? What is kind of?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm getting speckies, kicking it around, scoring goals.
Oh. You know what you're doing now in real life, bro?
Yeah, I know, even better.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but also, I mean, hitting one of those. What is that at the cricket grounds? I believe.
Oh yeah.
Off somebody's back.
In the grand final.
Oh my God. Then you back that thing up, and then now it's your turn. It's like, what a moment. The dramatics of it all are awesome, too. I got a chance to go watch it in real time. Somebody goes up there, lands. Obviously, there's a huge reaction. There's supposed to be a clock on how much time they have to kind of get the next kickoff. That clock is, there's a lot of, like, zero. It's okay there. Great sport, man. Obviously, have created some legends. Congratulations on winning a Super Bowl, and hopefully this becomes even more of a pipeline, Australia into the NFL, because obviously I think the continent will love American football. We appreciate you, man.
Oh, thank you so much.